Amputee Coalition National Conference in Orlando, Renaissance Orlando. We are at the booth number 411 College Park, so if you're at the conference, please come by and see us. We would love to meet you. I'm here with my boy Reggie Showers right
Hey
here.
everybody, what's up Amputee family? Wish you were here.
Yes. So guys, as you jump on board, those of you who are at home, give me a shout out. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what's in your mug. So we got good sound. Yay! Wonderful! Okay, we had little hiccups with the microphones yesterday, but we are good to go. So guys, I just finished doing a talk for the Amputee Coalition on the gait cycle, demystifying the gait cycle. If you are at home and you were not able to come, you can actually find that talk on my YouTube channel, okay? Good talk, I like it. I'm kind of biased. Yeah? So you've been meeting a lot of people here today.
This is, if you've never been to an Amputee Coalition conference, I really implore you to put it on your schedule for next year. Next year's conference is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. It's just a really great opportunity for us in the amputee community to come together in fellowship and to make new friendships, to learn information. Kosi just gave an amazing presentation. Everybody learned so much from her talk. And you just get so much confidence and inspiration from seeing other people that are going through a similar situation like you are. I know it gave me a lot of confidence, Kosi, to just be myself and wear shorts and show off my prosthetic legs, show off my scars, and just be me. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, confidence is very attractive. So if you are in the market for a new Mr. or Mrs., confidence is going to get you. It's going to make it happen. And you can get a whole lot of inspiration and confidence here at the Coalition Conference.
Absolutely. And from a clinician standpoint, it's always wonderful to get to see folks outside of the clinic and just see this is how your real life is going. And then just the behind the scenes look.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so guys, today, first of all, I got to give a shout out to my sponsor, College Park.
College Park
Hello.
In the house.
Thank you so much to College Park. This is the second Amputee Coalition conference I've done. Last time was in 2019, and I always love working with the team. We've got Megan and Laura behind the scenes, so a big thank you to both of them for supporting us and bringing us out here. So this talk today is going to be about balance, okay? What is balance? What is the purpose of it? How does it work? And how you can improve? And fortunately, we have a little space here in the booth, so we'll be able to teach you some of my beginner exercises that I use for balance. All right, so let's just jump right in. The overall goal of balance is to give you stability, right? It's what prevents you from falling down as you're moving around in your daily activities, okay? So how does the brain process balance? And this is where you guys are going to hear me talk about my favorite thing of proprioception, because that's involved too. So the balance is processed through three main systems, all right? We've got the visual system, we've got the vestibular system, and the somatosensory system. It's just a really big Jeopardy word for where our body is in space, right? So I always like to make a distinction between sensory and somatosensory. Sensory is our vision, our smell, our sense of taste, sense of hearing, and sense of touch. It's how we feel the environment around us, right? Somatosensory is how we feel our body in the environment. Where is our foot in space? This is where the term proprioception comes into play, right? So when your body is processing balance, that's how it's doing it. Visual, vestibular, and somatosensory. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah, so far so good? All right. So let's talk about how it all comes together, right? So my favorite example, because I got tons of kids, right? And they're always running around different places. When my kids were little, and one of them would dart out away from me in public, right? My reaction would be to reach out for them, okay? So what's going on there? My vision is telling my brain, hey, we're moving forward, and we're moving outside of our center of balance. My vestibular system is saying, we're not upright anymore, we're gonna go down, right? And then my somatosensory is also saying we are out of place, right? So my brain interprets all this information, and then it sends out messages to my muscles to help me get into place so I don't fall down. All right? That's basically the basics of how balance works. So what happens during amputation? Right? Of the three systems, visual, vestibular, and somatosensory, which one is the one that's most affected by amputation? It's going to be the somatosensory, okay? Your body does not know where it is in space anymore, and it's trying to negotiate the prosthesis, right? So your somatosensory system has just been wiped out. So what happens woman or Martian. If Sofia Vergara walks by, what are you going to do?
You're
going to look at her. I'm going to
look at her.
Right? Right?
Yep.
The question is, are you going to make a fool out of yourself and fall down?
Okay.
Or are you going to be able to stay standing straight? Okay? So a lot of my patients will tell me, Kosi, when I turn my head around, right, I lose my balance. And the reason for that is because your vision is taking over. Your vision has taken over to compensate for the loss of proprioception. And your vision is the one driving your balance. And we don't want that. We want to count in on the vestibular and somatosensory systems. Right? So you guys can do that at home. Just think about the Sofia Vergara test, right? If she walks by and you know you would fall down looking at her, that means your vision has taken over. Right? So the good news is that we can relearn this skill. That's like a very common theme that I use in pretty much all of my talks. You can retrain your brain and you can learn these skills again. We have to do it in a very simplified environment and one step at a time. So Reggie and I, we're going to move the camera just a little bit. So Miss Laura's going to come help us. All right? And we're going to try just a couple of the simple exercises. Actually, you guys want to take a look? Show them what's going on over here. All right? We got all these straight feet going on. So this is where I pause a moment just to let you know that if you are here at the booth, if you're here, there we are, just the camera. You got it? There. All right. So guys, if you are here, come by, stop by the booth. We're going to talk to you about these different feet. Now for the initial balance exercises, I'd like to start us. So I'm going to have Reggie facing me, and his toes are pointing towards me. And what I'm going to have him do is, if you needed help with his balance, you can go to the hands behind, just the balance needed. And then you can start side stepping. So you can step to the side and put them together. Step to the side and put them together. If you want to go down more towards the feet, there we go. There we go. And then when we get to one end, then we start going back to the other side. Step to the side, balance together. Perfect, Laura. Step to the side, balance together. Step to the side, balance together. Okay. Now, as Reggie is doing this exercise, okay, we're focusing on doing small steps. I'm not having him do big, huge steps. I want him to be in control of what's going on. I'm also having him look down, okay? So I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you need to show your brain what's going on before it can then get the confidence to look up, okay? Toes are pointing forward, controlled manner. So it seems very easy to do, but when you start doing it, you might realize that you're cheating a little bit or trying to wibble wobble around a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is just the backwards walking, and that's exactly what it is. All right, so we'll see if we can get a picture of Reggie's feet as he's doing this. Reggie, what feet are you using right now?
I'm using Aviators by College Park.
Okay, tell us about the Aviators.
So Aviators are one of our newest feet that we offer here at College Park, and it has a vertical shock built into the foot. And it's made out of carbon fiber as well as our IntelliWeave composite blend. It's a really cool foot. Gives you just unparalleled comfort when you're walking in it. I really love it.
Now, when it comes to your balance, because you were previously using a different foot that had a little more rotation in it,
yes.
right? So
yeah.
how did it affect your balance?
So with my alignment, with my prosthetic foot, with the Aviator, and the shoe that I'm wearing, can I talk about that now? Or
Yes,
can I talk about that later?
Do the shoe now. Yes.
Okay, so the shoe that I wear is the Nike Air Max 270, and I'm going to show you what I'm using.
She can bring it down. Ready?
So I use this Nike Air Max 270, and as you see, it's got a really aggressive heel. It's got a shock absorber type heel built into it. So with my original alignment, 90-degree alignment, when I put my foot or my leg into the shoe, it actually dorsiflexes me a little bit because of that really pronounced heel. So I had to change my alignment and plantar flex so I could get a nice 90-degree straight alignment. Now when I take these shoes off, my alignment is thrown off because no longer am I walking on this pronounced heel on the Air Max 270. So that affects my balance when I'm walking barefoot. So I have to be very careful when I'm barefoot compared to when I'm using my Air Max 270s. So, yep.
So guys, when it comes to balance, there's stuff that's going on internally with your body, but obviously you always have to take into consideration what's going on with the foot that you're using and your alignment. And this, again, communication with the prosthetist and physical therapist come into play, okay? So let's move on to the next exercise. And guys, when you're doing this at home for the first time, do it next to a kitchen counter. There is no shame whatsoever in holding on.
See,
Okay?
I'm holding on to you, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right? You
No
have to
shame.
start off simply to allow your brain to learn the skill properly. All right. So I'm going to move the camera just a bit so that we can see what's going on with Reggie's feet as he is doing the backwards walking exercise. Now Reggie's been doing this for a while, so he's going to be able to show us how to do it.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
First, we're just going to start off by going backwards.
Keep it going.
Yep. Take one step behind the other, behind the other. Very good. And then we're going to go walk forward, start again. Now for this next part, for those of you who have a little bit more advanced, then I'm going to have him do backwards in line.
Backwards
So
in line.
Yep. Right.
I feel like I'm taking a DWI test.
Right.
And this is challenging.
This is
I'm
very
actually
challenging.
holding on to
Rocking it,
Kosi
actually.
just to keep it straight.
Okay, and then for another challenge, do it forward. So, right, one foot in front of the other, good. In front of the other. You're good. You passed it to
I'm not DWI
You're
today.
good. You're good. So guys, as you can see, even someone who's as experienced as Reggie needs to practice a little bit on doing these things, but that's the whole point. Practice makes progress, right? So when you're first starting out, do the simple exercises, or if you've never done these exercises and you don't know where you are, if you're a beginner or an advanced, start at the beginner. You might realize that you do have some deficits that will come out while you're doing the exercise there.
Yep.
All right. So that is your scoop on balance. So
I have a question for you real quick. There was a time where I had something in my ear. It was clogged up, and it affected my nasal and my auditory and senses, and it actually affected my balance.
yes.
So can you tell me why?
Yes, so if we remember, the three systems that your balance is processed: vision, vestibular, right, and the proprioception. So with your vestibular, in your inner ear, you have these tiny, tiny little rocks. They're called otoliths. They're just tiny, tiny little rocks, right? So when you have a little too much drink, right, you become dehydrated. When you have something that's in the ear, whether it's an infection, these otoliths, these little rocks, they move around and they throw off your balance, because that's what gives you your sense of balance.
Okay.
So yeah, when you have a cold and you have something like this, as an amputee, you might be more sensitive to that because you're going to rely upon it more.
That makes sense.
For balance, absolutely, absolutely. All right, so guys, this is going to be it for our balance talk. We are going to be here at 3:15 doing a talk on hip tightness, right? In the meantime, we're hanging out here at the college booth. Come hang out with us. We're the cool kids here, right? We've got rebuild shirts that if you sign up for the email, you'll get a free rebuild shirt, and these are my favorite shirts. So come and get a shirt. We also have a little contest going on between Reggie and I.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want to tell them about that right
Yes.
quick.
So Reggie and I are trying to see who can get the most rebuild email signups. We all know it's going to be me,
Of course.
but
Your
Reggie
show
thinks.
prettier than I am.
No, you're kind of pretty too. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
come on.
We're going to be posting links, one for Reggie and one for me. So just sign up for either one. Right? We're going to have a contest and we're going to do giveaways. So for every email sign up, you get a raffle entry. For those of you who are at home and want to participate as well, we've got some really nice prices.
I'd vote for Kosi too, so I won't mind if I lose.
So bad. All right, guys. So with that, thank you for letting us be a part of your lives today. We will see you again at 3:15.
Yep, we'll be here.
Same bat channel, different bat time.
See you later.
See you in a minute.